You're so tuned into EKSE Live on DSTV channel 263, bring you nothing but the best of local entertainment and of course the edutainment Yalana Mzansi. And of course, while the whole of South Africa is still celebrating its top 30 Miss SA, something that is running concurrently with Miss SA is of course Mrs. SA. Mrs. SA because it of course is different from Miss SA. Now what I absolutely love about this pageant is that it celebrates empowering women who prove, that you can do it all, and of course people that make a difference within our communities. And of course we today are joined by someone who is doing exactly that. She is a contestant, Mrs. SA. She goes by the name of Yamnkela Mqikela-Mswi, and she's going to tell us all about her journey of becoming, a finalist, a semi-finalist of Mrs. SA. And it's truly such an honor to have her in studio today. Yamnkela Mrs. SA contestant,
Mother of the nation in
finalist. It makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much for taking time to join us on studio today. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Being a semi-finalist of Mrs. SA, this is big.
This is huge, Eva. It has taken everything out of me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. It's amazing to be back at home. All the love and everything I need is here.
What do you mean back at home? Okay, what happened, Miss Han?
So I relocated to Johannesburg last year, June.
Yeah.
New baby and everything.
Yeah.
So life has been up and down. And I've been in Joburg for quite a while. And I thought to myself, like, there's no way that I'm going through this journey without coming home, because this is where the heart is.
Of course, this is where everything starts. This is, where everything started for you. And of course, I think that support that you get from home is different from support that you'd get anywhere else within the country and even the globe at large. But of course, coming back to the start of your journey, Mrs. SA, what gave you that push? But okay, you know what? I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to now head on. I'll take this challenge head on.
You mentioned earlier on with the Miss SA, with the top 30 being announced. At one point, I wanted to enter Miss SA, I think just before like Uchalka Zozi, because I also had the Zozi card.
Yeah.
But life was lifing, J in general. And I thought to myself, you know what, Tisana, maybe not right now, give it some time. And 2 years ago, I found out that there was Mrs. South Africa.
Yeah.
And I've been married for 4 years now. And I'm a new mom, and I was like, this is great for me. Alignment was everything. Relocating to a new city, being a new mom. So I wanted to be surrounded by other women that were on the same mission. I wanted to put myself out there and see without being and out being a mother.
Oh man, you know what? Congratulations on your marriage, congratulations on your new baby. As you've spoken so beautifully about alignment, everything is coming together, and of course finding yourself in this competition in this particular time, I think must have been the right time for you. But of course,
when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen.
Amen
Right,
to that. And let's just talk again, about your journey. We know that Mrs. SA comes with a lot of responsibilities. What is it in you that you feel, okay, you know what, I think I am the perfect contender to be holding or wearing that crown?
Oh, that is a very good question. Thank you so much for that. And for me, with the Mrs. SA, it's all about sisterhood, self-development. They call it the MBA of life, because that is where you're able to kind of put your PR out there. You're able to network, have a platform, and all these things. So for me, being a founder of Young Women Empowerment Sisterhood 411, I thought to myself, Sana, there's young women and young girls that are looking up to me. Also, there is ladies and other married women, that need to hear this inspiring voice that commands the room. So for me, it was all about that. I understand that there's someone sitting there waiting to hear from me, waiting to hear that inspiration, that voice of change and development of this country. So it's just in jail.
Spoken like a true Mrs. SA, ladies and gentlemen, man.
Thank you.
I can tell from your speech, the way that you speak, that you aspire confidence, that you just radiate everything and all the qualities that we would love to see Mrs. SA. But of course, you have mentioned you have a career, you have a baby, and balancing all of that. Now I am just a student and I'm already suffering and struggling. But you have achieved so much in your life, and and you're doing so well for yourself, how do you keep the balance for your Yamnkela? And then also now being a semi-finalist come Mrs. SA, how does that work for you?
That's the first thing I'm trying. You know, I think support, having a foundation of support. Firstly, from a husband who understands that we're in femininity here, so he needs to maintain it and keep it there and support me. So the support from my husband, support from family, and my friends. Right now, my friend is looking after my daughter. So it's having those people that want to see you grow, that want to see you achieve your goals and go for it in your full capacity. So foundation, the friends, the family, it's my husband, it's you people, it's Cape Town people, the breeze and the mountains and the greenery, just all puts it together. So a foundation of support.
I love the fact that you mentioned the foundation and support, because I think that is so important, because there are times where you feel like, well, you know what, I don't want to get out of bed today, but having people around you, the right people within your circles that are going to be able to push you. But no, man, remember why you started. That is so important. But of course, for you personally, taking up this journey, I think, you know, it's something that I can't decide, you know, it was a thought process, and in that thought process, when you're thinking about why you want to do this, how do you hope that you are going to inspire, you know, young women and married women that have entered into obubomi? How do you hope to inspire them?
Yes, the one thing I always say is jongakum.
Yes.
Jongamna.
Yes.
And I think in you know, we in our Christian ways, we look at someone else to see what God has done for them. So I want to be a tumamina. I want to sebenzisa mna nkosi, so that your kids and your people know that you are a God of miracles. So I want to be the one that says, if I can do it, you can do it. You know, whether you're slender, thick, short, tall, no hair, whatever, you know, come as you are and be authentic and true to that. Be you. Like, look at me and just
look at me and just get inspired. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Wish you all the best for the journey moving forward. Please make sure that you are rallying behind her and you are supporting her. It is, of course, Yamnkela running as a semi-finalist for Mrs. SA. But unfortunately, this is all that we have time for right now. I want to head over to the boys on the other side of the studio with Usibile.